So kicking off the show, we've got the top 5 reasons water on Mars.
Could you just say that one more time?
Top 5 reasons water on Mars.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Space crystallization.
Do the 5.
Oh, wow.
That's number 5.
What does that mean?
What does it mean, Hassan?
I don't know, I was asking that.
Okay, it means like
Could we just go to our space crystallization specialist, Ben?
Ben. Hello there, I'm out here on Space Crystallization Island. And I'm looking at the sea.
It looks a little windy out there, Ben. Are you okay?
People are always telling me, is there water on Mars? And I'm looking at it right now, and I'm like, yes, there is, sunshine. But I'll tell you what about this water on Mars. It's not.
It's not.
Do you remember Dasini by Coca-Cola?
We do, Ben.
Which turned out to just be tap water. That's what it sort of tastes like. It tastes like tap water that's been filtered a number of times.
Filtered on Mars or
Probably
on Mars?
Probably.
Because that is where you
Okay,
are.
so
What's the crystallization come into?
well, before we get into space crystallization, we should probably say we're gonna do a top 5 reasons for water on Mars. Water on Mars is gonna be important for this, so you need to know that that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So if you can rewind it and now listen back to those jokes, it's
Yeah.
gonna be very, very funny. Number 4, evolution. So Azam, why is evolution the 4th most important reason water on Mars? Tell
Could you
us.
be as detailed as possible?
Please be detailed.
And scientifically accurate.
It
please?
has a lot to do with the first part of the word,
Yeah.
Evo.
Yes.
But it also has a lot to do with the middle part of the word as
Sure.
well.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Lucian.
that? Lu. No, Lucian would be the middle hand.
Lucian.
Lucian. And then the last part. Shin.
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 Shin is
Interesting.
dog in French.
It's interesting you actually mentioned that because I actually heard that lotion was discovered on Mars
Yeah.
initially. I think hand lotion generally, body lotion. No, that might have been Pluto. I'm not
Body-
sure. Not classed as pad anymore though, so
no.
we don't really know.
Body lotion.
Well, you basically put all 3 of those parts of the word together.
Yeah.
You get
Evolution. No, evolution.
Evolution. And it makes the word evolution.
And what about that is important about water on Mars?
So coming in at number 3.
Number 3. We've got slushies,
Hey.
surfer bros, and space bikini babies.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, when I'm on Mars, by what I imagine will be the sea, because there's water,
Fast.
I'm going to be drinking a delicious raspberry blueberry. That's why you get red and blue together, because you can't decide. Slushy, looking at the delicious space bikini babies.
Yeah. But then the surfer dude.
Surfer
The
dude.
alien surfer dude comes and is like, hey, why you checking out my space bikini baby?
And I'll be like, hey bro, back off. I know guys.
Back off, Jock.
Be like, hey, do you know the Mafia Mars Mafia?
I know the Mars Mafia.
I do too.
365 Mafia of Mars.
Be like, hey, that's my gang.
Coming in at number 2. Water is banging.
Whoa,
Water.
that's an actual one.
Here's the thing, right? Water is banging.
Wow.
Have you ever drunk water? Eamon.
Well, only
This
since
is
we were
Eamon
sponsored.
speaking.
Hi, it's me, Eamon. Only since we were sponsored on CKC Bangkok Radio Swayze by water.
Oh, yeah.
Have I ever tasted it?
Do we have any water in the studio today?
Unfortunately, not.
We're not sponsored anymore by them?
Can't really specify on that right now.
They thought we were too extreme, weren't they?
don't
Now
get
we're
it,
sponsored
yeah.
by Gatorade.
Water is it's pretty delicious.
It's only been 8 minutes. So.
We're already at number 2. Should we slow it down? Okay, so let me tell you a funny story about water before we get on to number 1. So, one time I was sick
And you drunk water.
and I drank water.
Story of your
It
life.
tasted so good. I've never had anything in my life that tasted this good in my life. I said in my life too many times in that sentence. I want to redo it.
Not in your life then.
In that generation.
In
In
that
that
Someone
era.
else's life.
So if you go to Mars,
Steve?
will you never have dry mouth? Is that what they're telling us now?
Yeah.
So
Maybe.
scientists have been like, anyone who's nervous about tourism to Mars, you're not going to get dry mouth,
No,
bro.
no, dry mouth.
They're basically saying if you go Mars, you'll have the opportunity to swim shower,
Yeah.
refresh yourself,
Put a
amongst
little-
other things, surf.
Put a little bit of water on your toothpaste when you put it.
I wish they would
Yeah.
put all the homeless people on Mars, and then they would just die.
Yeah.
And help
You
us.
guys agree with that, right?
Coming in at number 1.
Damn it, Cohagen! Give these people their water!
That's an Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That was an Arnold
It
Schwarzenegger
is.
impression.
Everything is.
Damn it, Cohagen. No, number 1 was actually God, question mark. And
Can we talk about Total Recall?
Total
Talking about
Recall, yeah.
Mars.
Tortoise.
Total Recall.
Which one are we talking about?
Tortoise.
Wait.
Okay, we're talking about God.
Total Recall, the tortoise version.
No, yeah.
Oh, so the one with the alien inside the guy's belly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
That's my favorite.
The alien's called Cohagen.
Yeah. What about the bit
Quaid!
where it's like a woman, yeah, and she wants to get through customs, but
What do
she
you mean
gets
it's
stuck.
like- Oh, yeah.
She gets stuck.
How long are you going to Mars for, madame?
2 weeks.
2 weeks!
Let's get 2 weeks.
Excuse me? 2 weeks!
Can you take off your head?
Can you please take off your head? Okay, it explodes! We're
A bit of a
fucking
Swedish
radio.
twang there.
Dickheads.
Dickhead.
Should we add in all the buzz
But there's
sounds?
the bling! Farts!
Cowbell.
Okay, so does water on Mars prove there's God?
Firstly, yes.
Yes,
Thank you for
I
asking
agree,
me. I answered
fully.
before you asked me. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for that.
I asked because I knew you'd say yes.
there is.
Yes. Hassan.
Mm.
Does water on Mars... You were finished, weren't you?
Words now, yes.
Hassan, does water on Mars prove there's God?
It proves that there's water.
Moving
Yes.
swiftly on.
But is water God? Amen.
The blue god.
I
Yes.
disagree.
Poseidon is the new god of Mars. Who Mars was the original god of Mars.
Let me stop you right there.
Oh yeah?
Hassan?
What color will the water be on Mars?
Red.
Awesome.
Do you know
That's cool.
when you drink red drink?
It's tastier than
It's
other
it's
drinks.
better than what blue
Yeah,
drink.
it does. It does.
Do you remember Panda Pops?
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 1! But actually joint number 1, because we couldn't decide, was Mars themed water parks.
Mm.
What Mars themed water park are you waiting for the most? Eamon?
You're looking
Ben,
at
which
me.
one are you waiting for? I'm waiting for the one that's based the ride that's based on Jupiter.
Space Mars.
I'm waiting for the Space Mars slide
just
that's
weird.
based on Jupiter.
I see what you mean.
What
So,
are you
So
talking
they're
about?
gonna have a theme in one of the rides.
I
It's
know
gonna be
exactly
based
what you mean.
on the idea of Jupiter.
you mean the Jupiter theme park?
So
on
when we
Mars?
go,
Yeah.
so when we go to Mars, they're gonna have a Jupiter theme park.
Yeah, so like the gravity atmosphere is like you're on Jupiter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's for all those Mars folks
It's a
that can't afford to
gaseous-
make it to Jupiter.
gaseous.
It's a gaseous planet.
Is you know how like
What do the beetle babies look like on Mars?
Money.
Do money?
They look like money.
sexy babies.
they're golden. They're golden. The little tiny bikini tops.
Sexy
You
Mars
know those
babies.
bikini tops that connect to the little to the panties. So it's just like one V
I know what
string,
you're talking about.
and it's like a fawn on a beetle.
on a beetle.
Baby. I'm talking about them. That that yes.
Yeah.
Those beetle babies.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
The ooze.
That was our top.
That was our top 5 reasons water on Mars. We expected that to go on a bit longer than it did.
12 minutes is
12
good.
minutes is good. You don't want anything longer than that on YouTube.
I mean, that's good.
Welcome to YouTube.
Bangkok Radio sways you.
Alright, so I'm going to ask a very quick question. Are we going to go on break?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said the word.
Okay.
Press the buttons and make it happen.
Going to go on break?
We could
What?
Go on
not
break,
go on
right?
break.
Oh no, that's it's already been decided.
Hey, have you ever wanted to come down to the place that's red and it's got water parks and it's got beetle babies and surfer dudes and crystallized water?
Yes.
We'll come down to the Bahamas mansion
In Mars.
Mars Hilton
Where is it?
on Hilton Mars.
In Mars.
Located just left of the M55 of Mars.
Does the M stand for Mars?
And that stands for Mars.
What about motorway?
It's the Mars motorway, so it's MM.
Woo!
Come down to the MM89 and it's there, right there on
What
the
about
Mars
the
Hill.
M69?
Want to see some beetle babies?
Yes. On Mars, anything goes. You can get blowjobbers on the pier.
This is the worst advert for the Hilton ever.